Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Pranita's here. 1 second. So this is week 8 of PB Foreign Live. This week we've had a very exciting kind of walk around different salons across the country, partnering with MeSafe. Hi, Pranita.
Hi guys, good afternoon. How are you?
Hi, Pranita.
Hi, good afternoon.
Hello, I'm good.
Yes, how's it
How are you
going?
keeping?
Very well, thank you. Very excited. We started
Good.
business again.
I know. Well, in Mumbai we're raining and we're still not open, but
Right.
we'll get there.
Yes, but it's a great feeling to start, servicing your clients once again, even during these challenging times. So it's been a great experience till now, and we are happy to share it with you today.
Super. And you've been open how long now? Is it 2 weeks?
We actually opened, yeah, more than that, we actually opened around 9th of May.
Right.
So we were
Okay.
in fact
So
one of
you
the
just
first
finished
ones to
4
start
weeks.
also in Gurgaon. So we were the first ones to actually
I think we've
start
got a
in
slight
Gurgaon.
network issue.
And since
Yeah. Brilliant. Yeah, and it must be very, very new experience having to operate in this COVID world and extra precautions we have to take. So Pranita, your network isn't great at the moment. Yeah, it's a bit better. It keeps cutting in and out. We can briefly. I think that's a bit better. So yeah, let's do the walk around, and see how you're adapting to the new world.
great. So I'm going to turn my camera around. Hi guys, before I do that, I'll give my introduction. I'm Pranita Baveja, CEO Levo Salon. Levo is a salon based in Gurgaon. We've been here for the last 10 years now. And this is where we are. This is Levo. I'm going to just take you through the client journey once. Once the client enters, you'll see our drivers are wearing PPE kits. We have a valet service, even though clients can opt to park their car themselves. But in case of clients who are wanting to use our valet services, our drivers are wearing proper gear. We have a guard who's responsible for checking client temperature. We have a touchless sanitization machine here where clients can come just sanitize themselves, and it's a contactless experience for sanitizing. Our valet guys, before they are even taking your car, they are disinfecting the whole car with sanitizers. Even the valet slips are being disinfected. And once you're entering, we have a guard who's going to check the client temperature. We are keeping a log of clients for what temperature they are entering with and what temperature they are checking out with. We are using a sanitizer for the seat where the client can sit and wear their shoe mitts. The shoe mitts are offered in a box like this that the client can pick out their shoe mitts on their own and wear the shoe mitts. Once the clients have worn their shoe mitts, we are also using a cloth sanitizer on the clients, and this is a sanitizer which is a touchless which is a sanitizer which doesn't leave any stains or any marks on the clothes. So we are using the cloth sanitizer like this.
And are you making all the customers wear the disposable shoe covers?
Yes, all the customers are wearing disposable shoe covers, and even when the customers are sitting down, we are sanitizing their seats before that. So we've
Okay.
just got two lovely ladies walking in. Hi guys, how are you? Paranoid as hell, of course.
I'm in good hands. I'm in
Wow,
good hands. That's the only thing. That's the only reason we are here.
that's very, very encouraging. So I'm just taking you through the whole client journey because it's good we've got these two lovely ladies walking right now so we can see how the whole, process is being handled as of now.
If sanitizers each time for that.
Very good timing. And are they
Very good timing. Can I
Yeah.
have your name, please? Sorry.
Yes, Vandana here.
Vandana. Okay.
Yes,
Hi,
I'm allowed to
Vandana.
go anywhere. Everything is home delivered, but this is the only place I'm allowed to come.
Really?
Safety measures that have been taken here.
So our client here is saying that she's not allowed to go anywhere. The only place she's allowed to go right now is Levo. See, we've got a touchless sanitizer here where clients can come and sanitize themselves. And the clients that are coming without any masks, we are also providing them with disposable masks before they enter.
Right.
See, the paraffin
And are you?
carry, but I think they are giving me
So
more
you're
paraffin.
doing walk-in customers now.
We are mostly doing customers by appointments as of now.
Yeah.
And even when the client is entering, we are not letting the clients touch the door.
Yes. I think we're just having network issues with Pranita, but what was interesting there was the experience of walk-in customers and and how salons are working when customers bring a surprise and just turn up. So Pranita's just coming back online with us, but like you saw, some of the.
Okay. I think I
So
got
we
cut
were
off.
just
So
talking
here,
to the audience about what happened, when you get walk-ins and how do you manage walk-ins, sharing your experience, live experience right there.
this is where Levo is. We've got the reception desk here. We've
Yeah.
got the waiting area here, and normally we are not taking more than three. We have even created a touchless coffee experience because we had a very, very nice pantry. Our clients used to love the coffees that we used to make at Levo, and we didn't want to deprive them of that. But what we've done is we've created these coffee cups which are wrapped in a cellophane. Clients can come and they can make their own coffee without it being touched. You just basically, pick up your own package. You unwrap your own coffee. Hi, good afternoon. How are you doing? Sorry, we are camera. And the same disposable bag can be used to keep your own disposables in case you want to use, put your phone or you want to put your belongings in it. The coffee machine has been placed right outside so clients can come and make their own coffee rather than, wondering that,
Okay.
how it was prepared in the pantry. And it's a completely touchless coffee experience. We have also kept some snacks here for clients to choose, because of course clients that are here for longer services for 2-3 hours, you feel hungry, and rather than
Yeah.
we had a great pantry service in place. We used to do great sandwiches, so we are trying to do whatever best we can compensate with as of now. Client is allowed to sit on this on the seating area till the time the seats are not sanitized for the clients.
And you're not allowing more than 3 customers at a time in the reception area.
Wait, no, we are not. And in fact, for the clients,
Okay.
that if we have more than 1 or 2 clients, then we also have a special waiting area that we have set up for clients. Wait around here, and all these places have been equipped with sanitizers, and the clients can just come and sit here. And even before the client walks in here, sanitizes these seats for them. So we are ensuring a lot of safety and a lot of look at dedicated areas. So, it's not just that, you'll have people walking on your head. They
Yeah.
have their own dedicated areas and they have their own dedicated places. And this is our nail station. You will see that our staff is wearing proper safety equipment. In fact, we are taking a lot of precautions. The staff that don't have access to their own transport, we are also getting them picked and dropped in our own. Yeah, so, and
It's
again, my temperature is being checked.
so
I'm being sanitized just even though I stepped out for a couple of seconds, the staff is here. They're sanitizing my clothes, they're sanitizing, giving me shoe mitts, and they're ensuring that I'm properly sanitized before I enter again, even though I've stepped out for just a couple of seconds.
okay. And how are customers responding to that?
Okay,
Because obviously,
now coming.
how are the customers, if
No,
you're walking in?
customers are appreciating because they know we are See, customers are appreciating it because, our customers have been associated with us for many, many years. And they are appreciating all the efforts that we are making. In fact, we are getting a lot of client feedbacks. In order to make everything touchless, we've also created a touchless feedback form. So anytime a client has done their surveys, we are sending them an online feedback form where we are reinsuring whether their car was sanitized before giving it back to them or not, whether their temperatures were checked, whether the toilets were disinfected in front of them before they use the toilet. So we are getting great feedback. Clients are sharing good feedback. Very happy with the safety precautions we are taking. Of course, we do get some clients who are not. Yeah. So we do get some clients who are, who are in a rush, not very happy with all these process we are following, but then we have to explain it to them because we can't compromise on our service standards. This is the nail station. So you will see that our staff made our clients sanitize her hands also. So it's not just important for our staff to be sanitizing, it's very important that they keep ensuring that our clients are also sanitizing. We've got this beautiful
Yes.
shield from MeSafe, which avoids any contact. I mean, avoids any the contamination. And even if the staff and the client are sitting across the shield, you feel much safer. And this is something
Oh,
that's really being appreciated
there's this.
for,
Okay,
by
great.
our
Yeah, now you
clients
can
as
see it.
well.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's how you're doing the nail
Yeah, so this is
services.
something that's really being appreciated. That's how we are doing the nail services.
Okay.
Now I'll move back to the pedicure station. We've seen the entry point. We've seen the live coffee experience. We've seen the nail station.
Yeah.
And now moving to the pedicure station. These are our pedicure stations, and we are
Okay.
ensuring that whenever there are pedicure services happening, we are leaving, even though there's enough distance, because
Yeah.
as per the norms, you're supposed to maintain a 6 feet distance, even though there is enough distance, because Touchwood Levo is spread over 10,000 square feet. So we've
Mm.
got, even if we
A lot
don't
of
want to
space.
follow social distancing, we follow it by default. There's a lot of space. We follow it by default. So you will see how the pedicure stations are being cleaned. We've got individual kits for our clients, and we are normally leaving this chair vacant before
Yeah.
while the pedicures are happening. So mostly
Yes.
occupying the first chair and the last chair. We've got
Right.
sanitizers in place. We've got sanitizers for equipment. We've got sanitizers for the seats. We've got sanitizers for the tools. And this is how the whole service is happening here.
Okay. Super. So with your staff, are you having to have
Okay,
extra
one more.
staff?
We have a client here.
Uh,
I just quickly asked her if she's okay to say a quick bite for us, and she very nicely said yes. Okay, so I just wanted to ask you, how's your service going?
I think it's going great. If you ask me that why I keep coming to Livo,
I
it's
see you here almost every 2, 3 days
yes,
since the time we've opened, so it's great seeing you over and over again.
yeah. So I think that the best thing in fact I like about Livo is that you consistently deliver good quality.
Thank you
It's
so
never
much.
that happen that I go back and I think that today, the service is not good. It's clean, it's hygienic, and I just actually get everybody from my family also here.
I
So
know
that
we've seen
itself
that you've
makes
been
wow.
very, very supportive. Thank you so much. But how was it, post-COVID coming back to a salon? Were you apprehensive initially?
so I'm not going to any other place apart from this.
Okay,
Of course, you are going to be there. I have a small baby,
right,
so I would not want to risk it at all.
right.
So even if I have to come for a simple thing like threading all the way from my house, which is 7 kilometers from here,
Oh,
I
it's
will
seven
come.
kilometers from here.
I would
Okay.
rather come here.
Great, and we keep seeing you. It's an amazing feeling, and thank you so much for sharing such positive feedback with us during these challenging times. Also, it really motivates the team and it motivates all of us. Thank you so much. And can I have your name? Sorry.
Yeah, Akanksha Yadav.
Akanksha Yadav. Thanks, Akanksha. Lovely. Thanks. Okay, we have
That's super.
another
That's
client
amazing
here now.
feedback. Yeah, yeah.
That's amazing feedback. We've got another client here now. She's one of our prettiest clients, and I love having her over. Yes. How's your experience? Okay, you've just entered, but I think this is your second or third visit here at Levo now since the time the lockdowns opened up.
As you know, I'm not allowed to go anywhere, step out of the house, even for groceries, anything important. This was one thing which made a pact, and my husband said, if at all, go to Levo, make yourself feel good, look good, just go there because we're very sure. We personally we saw the whole place. The
Yes.
kind of measures, safety measures which are taken here, I think I'm not able to take that many at my home as well.
Oh wow, that's
Yeah, so
amazing.
this is really right from sanitizing your hand to the regular sanitizing your chair and the equipment and it's just too good. I think they're doing a great job. Everything they're in a face shield as well. And I love the way they're using the entire place and they've kept everybody 6 feet apart as you can see this lady next to me. So right from social distancing to precautions.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thanks. Thanks, Vandana.
All the best, guys.
Thanks, thanks. So, it's very motivating when clients are saying that the kind of safety precautions that you're taking at Levo, we are not even able to take those safety precautions in our own houses. Because here
Yeah, I
you'll
mean
see
that.
that all the time you'll just see we are cleaning and we are cleaning and we are cleaning.
Yeah.
This is our color station where we mostly do our colors.
Okay.
And this used to be a real fun place where girls used to come in groups. They used to sit across the table, have their own chit chat. Now, of course, even though we are maintaining social distancing, we still have a few friends come together. They want to get their colors done together, and it's quite nice. It's a good experience.
So, with regards to like you said, you're cleaning non-stop. So, have you had to increase staff, housekeeping staff, or it's your kind of
I have to tell you
therapist?
something.
Yeah,
Yes, I have to tell you something. We have, even when we were in full, this thing, when we were with full staff and full clients, even that time we did not have the number of housekeeping staff that we have now. So a few things, yes, the costs have gone up. We've increased the number of housekeeping people because we are dedicating one particular area to every housekeeping guy. So this
right.
entire area, we have two people dedicated. The shampoo station there and the toilet next to it, we have one person dedicated there. One person
Yeah,
is dedicated for the front desk. So that way, we wanted to make sure that we don't want to just count that how many housekeeping people we have. We wanted to count the number of, the areas that needed attention. And for those
yes.
areas, we've got dedicated staff all the time because we are even ensuring that, every seat is being sanitized. So here, one more thing, I want to show you a special technique of threading that we are following now.
Yeah,
You will see that the technician here has not even removed her mask while she's doing threading on a client. Her mask
yeah.
is on. What we've done is we've bought this thread lace from Seasol, which is a good product, and
I
the
know.
the
Manisha's
technician
doing a great job.
she's doing, and in fact, I was the one who went back to her. I said, listen, I have to start threading, but I am not going to start threading if the staff has to remove their mask. So
Mm,
initially we started doing the loop technique where we putting the thread in the loop in the neck, but that is something that is still uncomfortable for the technician as well as the client. So here you will see that we are doing threading where both the client and the technician are still wearing their masks, and we are doing threading accordingly.
and
Okay,
it's
so
amazing
moving
to see
on.
such a quick innovation so quickly coming to market.
Yeah, actually, since we were the first ones to open, we had to innovate faster than what, everybody else. And of course, it's great to set certain standards for the industry as well. And
Yes.
we are all in it together. And it's very important that we learn from each other's, we learn from each other's strengths rather than learning from each other's weakness. So, like I told you, there's one guy station, one housekeeping person stationed here who's ensuring that, the entire shampoo station and the toilets are being disinfected. We've got this special sanitizer machine, which is a DRDO approved, made in India machine, which also, gives out sanitizer for like almost 10 to 12 seconds in a spray form. So these are something we are encouraging all our staff to use, because we've got a pantry room there, and we've got the hair station here. So every time the staff is crossing this area, we are encouraging them to use this sanitizer spray, because it actually sprays sanitizer for almost 12 to 13 seconds, which is a prescribed standard by the DRDO as well. These are our shampoo stations.
Yeah, yeah.
And even while clients are getting their services done, they are wearing their masks, and we are giving them special disposable
Yeah.
masks while they're doing their services, because of course the ones that you're wearing will get wet. And we've got disposable towels everywhere, from using disposable single use kits for pedicures, facials, to everything, almost all disposables are being used. So here, this is a special VIP room that we have. It's a Keristas room. We use it for our hair spas, we use it for certain services. And you'll see that how our staff is wearing their shields, they're wearing their shoe mitts, they're wearing their gloves, and even the clients are nicely covered in MeSafe Kits, and they're loving it.
Yeah.
So this is
How are they
this.
finding it using the gloves? Does it have much impact on the kind of hairstylists?
Actually, I'll tell you, initially, I got a lot of resistance from the staff that how are we going to wear gloves? How are we going to do the services? But then I modeled myself. I became the guinea pig, and I said, listen, you do a facial on me wearing gloves. You do these services on me wearing gloves. And we did mock trials for almost a week before we opened up. And touch wood, since then, we are not getting any resistance from the staff or from the clients. Some, none of our clients have actually told us that they want to do a service without the mask or without the gloves. They are happy that our stylists are doing these services wearing their gloves, and we are changing these gloves after every service. So it gives a lot of confidence to the clients also.
And,
And
what do you do once before the disposables? Do they just go straight to waste, or are they kind of
yes, the disposables go
biodegradable
straight to
yet?
waste. Yes, yes, yes. So they go straight to waste. And we've got our housekeeping boys who are responsible for clearing out the disposables from the salon every 15 minutes, actually. And the building here that
Wow.
we are at, the advantage we have is that we are not in a mall.
Hmm.
We have a standalone location where our clients can just come, and they can just, enter the salon without any physical touch, even outside. Normally, if you have to
Right.
go to a salon in a mall, you still have to come in contact with multiple people. So this is where we are, this is the salon that we have. This is a standalone salon. So you can
Hmm.
see that, you can see that a client can just come, they can just park their car here and straight enter the salon and get sanitized and straight enter the salon.
Yes.
Okay, see this. Thank you. Again and again and again and
Yeah.
again. Okay. But it's good. It's
Wow.
good. It's good. We love it. We love it. Thank you guys.
Did
You're
it
doing a
take
great
some
job.
time to train everyone? Did it take some time? Did it take
See,
much
of
time
course,
to
this is
train the
some
staff to keep?
not see the thing is that one second, I'll just turn the camera to myself. The thing is that this is the new normal, right? This is how we have to function now. And yes, it did take a couple of days, because this is something that's not drilled in our system, right? This is something that we have to imbibe over a
Yeah.
period of time. So to just imbibe the whole sanitization process, to just keeping yourself clean, and the what's important is to not just come across as clean. We have to look clean also to the client. Even if you're clean, even if you've just sanitized your hands and come here, if the client is not seeing you sanitize, the client will not feel confident. So yes, it's important that rather than just being clean, it's very important to look clean also to the clients.
Hmm.
And I'll just show you, because we have also now started facials, because a lot of salon interviews that I'm seeing that people have not started facial treatments. But we have
Yeah.
also started facial treatments here, because this is something that's a necessity. People want to
Hmm.
come back to these services. Just one second. You have a client? Can I come in for a second? Huh? Just ask the client once. I just want to show the face shields that we are using. That's fine? Okay. Okay. So we have a client here getting a facial done.
Oh,
Good
yeah, we've got the.
afternoon. How are you? Sorry, we are just disturbing you in the middle. That's fine. Because we are just doing a quick video shoot. Just want to show our, viewers how we are doing our facials. So we've got these special shields where even if the client is removing the mask, at least there is no chance of contamination because we've got this shield in between the client and the therapist. And the therapist, of course, is wearing gloves and doing facials. And they're wearing their shields also and they're wearing their masks also.
Yeah.
Has your facial service started? How's your facial going, ma'am?
It's going really good. Thank you so much.
Okay, and are you feeling any? Thank you. Are you feeling any difference, in the facial treatment with or without gloves?
No, there's not much of a difference.
Okay,
Everything is comfortable.
everything's comfortable.
Earlier I thought that there would be a little difference and I'd be a little uncomfortable, but there's no difference at all.
There's no difference. See, that's what I was telling you that even, when I got my services done with the gloves, as a client, I
Yeah.
really can't feel the difference. Whether I'm getting my pedicure done or whether I'm getting my nails done. Yes, for the therapists and for the technicians, of course, it's a little bit more uncomfortable than using your own hand, but everybody understands that this is the need of the hour. And
Yeah.
this is how we are all functioning as of now. So I'm gonna seat myself in a room, remove my mask.
It's a great mask. I mean, I was chatting to Ankit yesterday saying now we're starting to see fashion masks come out. So
Right.
interesting.
So one thing is there that sanitization and all this cleanliness and everything we are still imbibing and drilling in our systems, but this is fashion is something that we were born with, right? We can't do away with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I know Nitin
Yes.
in
So how?
Dubai. Nitin in Dubai was saying they've actually started retailing masks as well, fashion masks from his salon for customers.
Right. We are also doing the same. We are retailing these masks because, we realize, like, even if I'm doing an interview right now, I don't want to wear that surgical mask and come online. I'm sorry. So yes, and you have to accept the new normal. This is a new accessory for us. In fact, it's an added accessory. So I'm enjoying it actually. I don't have a problem with it.
Okay, super. Just going back to how the last few weeks have been then. So like you said, you've increased your staff capacity for one. Um, what kind of extra cost has gone into running the business now? Have you got a kind of percentage of what kind of percentage you've had to increase?
See, the disposables have added almost a 10 to 12 to 15% extra cost because with us, we've increased our housekeeping guys, we've increased and even when it comes to sanitizers, we are using the best quality sanitizers and from giving new PP kits to people every day, from giving out disposables to clients to our staff. Of course, it's definitely going to hit your P&L by another 10 to 15%, for sure. But you cannot cut corners. These are times where, you have to either absorb this cost or you have to explain to your clients that you're adding an additional service charge. Because as it is, with the kind of infrastructure costs we have, with the kind of the staff costs that we are sitting on, it's very difficult to absorb an additional 10 to 15% on
Yeah.
yourself. And,
Yeah.
to be very honest, even if you want to levy a service charge to me and tell me that, please just am I audible? Is it am I clear?
You are, yes. I think it's just my network actually.
Okay. Right. So, even our clients are coming to us and telling us that even if you want to increase the cost a little, you can, but please don't cut corners because this is the only place we are going to right now. This is our only outing and this is something we cannot, compromise with.
And you were mentioning about passing some of the cost on. So have you been able to educate your customers that, we are going to charge, a bit extra, we're going to increase the service charge, so whether it's $100, $200,
Right.
a bit more.
Clients
Have
are
you been
being
able to
very,
pass some
very
of,
Yes, we have been, and clients are being very, very cooperative around it because, even during normal circumstances, to have an increased cost of 10 to 15% on your P&L with
Yeah,
reduced
that's tough.
staff, with reduced number of services that we are doing, end of the day, we all have to survive in it together, right? We cannot just keep absorbing all these costs. All salon owners know what are our margins. And on that margins to take such a big hit is something that's not very, very easy. So yes, we are educating our clients and we are telling them beforehand that, this is a new service charge that we have implemented and they are okay with it. Trust me, I don't think even one client has complained to us
Well, that's
because
great
they're
news,
very
actually.
happy. They're very happy with the protocols that we are following, and they understand that this is for their well-being. For me, how I mean, for us, we have our brand to save, of course, but at the same time, we have to take care of the well-being of our employees as well as the well-being of all our clients. We cannot cut
Yeah,
corners there.
great. And I think like,
You take less services, but be sure of the cleanliness and the hygiene standards of a place.
yeah, and I think already from the 3 or 4 interactions we've had with your customers that are in your salon, like they're saying, they're coming because they're very confident and assured by the quality you're giving. So
And
that's
as I told you earlier, we have got a live feedback form now, and I'll be very happy to share that feedback because it's very important that we understand the client sentiment. Earlier when I used to get followers on Instagram or I used to get reference clients, they used to be for my stylist that, oh, you should go tell she's a very good stylist, her haircut is very nice, or her blow dry is very nice, or the color I got from Levo is very nice. But now all the feedback that I'm getting or all the reference clients that we are getting are not for our stylists, are not for the services that we are offering. It's only for the safety and security and safety protocols that we are following. So yes, there is a tectonic shift in the way the clients are looking at salons today. They are not coming to you so much for services or so much, to the reference point is not for services. The reference point now has gone more towards cleanliness and hygiene and well-being of all of us.
that's actually very interesting, and especially when you're
Yes,
comparing that, you do go to a salon to go meet your regular stylist or your regular therapist, but now you're
right.
saying it's a much bigger picture for customers that they
Yes,
only want to go to the place where they feel safest,
where they feel safe.
and like they said, this is the only place they come outside of the house, which is very interesting. Right, it's a great compliment to you, actually.
Yes, thank you. We've been very excited, when our clients come and tell us that, they have referred us to their friends and family, they have referred us to their friends for the safety standards that we are following, not for the beautiful space that we've created, not for the amazing hairstylists that we have, but only for the safety standards and the protocols that we're following. And, at Levo, Touchwood, in terms of setting up standards for the industry, I feel we've always gone one step ahead. And this time we had to do it right. We were the first ones to open. And I'm getting a lot of requests from salon owners if they can come and see the place, if they can come and take a visit as to what all we've implemented. And we are very happy about it. Anytime I'm getting a call from any salon owner, I'm very, very happy about it. We are giving them proper tours. We are also introducing them to our vendors that what vendors we are taking, what all options are available in the market, because we realize that we are all in it together. No matter how
Yes.
many safety precautions I am taking, or a salon next door is taking, one mistake by one salon, it can really have a huge impact on the industry. We've seen what happened with Zomato, right, with the delivery. One wrong
Yeah.
example going out, it brought down the whole industry. And the whole industry is suffering because of that. So we
Mm.
just want that we all should be very, very well connected with each other in times like these. We should learn from each other. And in fact, I was of the back, sorry. Uh, uh, am I there?
Yes.
Okay, my headphones. I was seeing one of the videos that you've posted where, one particular salon is even using a cling wrap around the shampoo stations. So these are things that we are learning from each other. We are evolving on a day-to-day basis. And I'm very thankful to you guys for making such a great effort, taking such a great effort where we are able to learn from each other. It's a great industry initiative and I really want to thank you guys for doing this.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it was looking, we were kind of saying, how do we turn the feedback that people are typing on groups and actually give them a visual understanding of what different salons are doing. So it's been very exciting this week to I can still see you. I was saying it's been very interesting
Just
for
one.
us this week. Sure. Yeah. So for those who are still listening in, you can catch some of the other salons we've been visiting for the last since Monday on IGTV.
I missed the last couple of lines. If you could just come back on that, sorry.
Yeah, I was saying it's been exciting for us to be able to share. So while people are sharing comments on WhatsApp, etc., to be able to go to different salons and do live experiences, it has been very interesting for us. And like on Monday,
Yes.
we were in Sri Lanka, Tuesday, Dubai, yesterday we were in Noida, then Bangalore. Today it's Gurgaon. Tomorrow we're back to, we're with Lakme tomorrow, with Play Salon tomorrow, and then Ratchet on Saturday. So it's been very exciting to see how different salons are operating. And obviously, like you said, it's more important right now we're in it together and that we keep sharing lessons so that everyone's operating at a high level. But
Right.
just back to some of the trends you're seeing. So from like you've been open nearly 1 month now. So from May the 9th to now, has there been any difference with regards to how you're looking at health and safety? Do you, for example, think that some of the planning you were doing in advance, you don't have to do that now? Like, are there any things you can cut back on or any things you've had to
I'm
put
losing you.
extra
I'm
in?
so sorry, but I'm losing you a little.
Um, what I was saying was, has there been any difference with regards to health and safety or equipment you're using from week 1 to now? Have you added any extra stuff or have you taken any stuff out?
So we've got rid of all our old laundry that we used to use, or all the towels and everything. We are not using them anymore. They've been stocked in a stock room now, and I don't even know if we'll be using them again because now I'll be very honest, like how 9/11 changed the way we travel. I feel this pandemic has changed the way we interface with each other and the way we do business with each other now. And I have to be very honest, I'm liking the concept of disposables. It's very, very nice. It's very convenient. You use it on one client and you just throw it away. It's even if this pandemic was not there, it has taught us that how health and hygiene is the most important thing. So I think even if the vaccine is out, even if things go back to normal, I would still want to continue using disposables at Levo because it's great for maintaining the overall hygiene. So we are learning a lot also. I feel in the end we'll come out as a fitter and a healthier industry.
Yeah. Interesting. And if you could pressure some of your vendors to make them more biodegradable and environmentally friendly, that would be good as well. So
Yes,
that we keep innovating
right.
in the longer
And
term.
we've ordered kits from MeSafe as well, and our clients are liking that because these are disposable kits. It's one-time use.
Yeah.
You open them in front of the client. You make the client wear their gear, uh, you know, uh, in front, right there at the station. So even the clients are loving it. And single-use disposable kits are, of course, something that everybody is looking for, and they're really appreciating the MeSafe kits that we've added.
Okay, super. And just with regards to how your customers are behaving, so were you doing bookings only from the beginning, or were you allowing walk-ins even from day one? How are you managing that
No,
flow?
there. See, we are taking bookings. We are allowing guests to only walk in with prior appointments because we don't want a
Okay.
sudden overflow of people. And actually, that's how it's been from the beginning. There's nothing that's changed. But we used to also earlier also encourage clients to walk in only with bookings. But now we've become very, very particular about it that, in case you're planning to walk in the salon, please book your prior appointments and then come to us. And
Okay, great.
we've got special slots at 10 o'clock. We've blocked special slots for kids and the elderly. So
Oh, wow.
at 10 o'clock so 10 o'clock slots are the last ones to fill up at the other. So example, I'm taking appointments for tomorrow. So today till 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the evening, I'll keep those slots available at 10 o'clock because we are encouraging all our elderly guests to come at 10 in the morning when there are no clients. So the place is freshly sanitized. and there are very few people at that time. So yes, certain precautions we are taking for our elderly clients and for our young guests. We are
Oh,
encouraging
that's
them to
it.
walk in early in
And I
the
think
morning.
great. And I think that's great for the salon as well because, like you said, it's not peak time for you as a salon, and you're able
Right,
to generate another kind of time where you can generate more revenue. That's on a non-peak,
right.
generally a non-peak
Right.
time
So
for you.
in the morning, if you'll come, the average age group of all our guests here would be 50 plus, 655, 50 plus. So those slots, or of course we've got young children, but yeah, that's the best time. So any elderly wanting to book their appointments, it's recommended that you do it first thing in the morning. In
Okay,
fact, for
brilliant.
some of our clients, we are also opening at 9 o'clock in the morning where we have no guests at all. So some clients that are very, very paranoid and who have been, loyal with us for a very long time, we are also ensuring that some clients we are also taking before the salon time is open at 9 o'clock and they leave by 10 by the time other guests start walking in. You have to
Okay.
keep
And
changing. You have to think beyond business now. These are times where you have to go beyond what you've been doing all this while.
yeah, I completely agree with that. How have you found your salon timings? Have you been able to extend the timings or the days shorter than normal?
No, we are much shorter. Earlier, we used to operate from 10 o'clock till 8 o'clock in the evening. And now, because anyway we have limited staff, so we can't run shifts. We are only operational with 40% staff right now because
Right.
we are slowly and gradually adding services. We are slowly and gradually adding staff. And that way, it's not possible to maintain a double shift. Plus, all the staff needs to get home by 6:30. So we are taking our last appointment at 6 and we're ensuring that all our staff is free by 6 o'clock. So by 7, they're all reaching their own, homes safe and sound.
Safely, yeah. And like you said, you're making sure that staff, you're providing them transport to come and go if they
Yes,
don't
we
have
are not we
transport.
are not allowing our staff to take public transport as of now. So the staff that have their own transport are coming in that, and the ones that don't have, we are giving them pick and drop services from home, and they're loving it.
How are you
See, it's
managing
very
that? You just,
important. We have two drivers and we have two cars. So and plus
yeah,
as of now, all the staff coming to us is from Gurgaon since the borders are sealed. So within Gurgaon, picking and dropping them is not a challenge.
yeah. I mean, that's another interesting idea to overcome that public transport issue that, we're all worried about as well. That looking like that extra
Right.
idea you're giving to look after your staff and their transport needs is very
It's very
interesting.
important. In the beginning, I'll be very honest, even our staff was paranoid. It's not just about clients.
Yeah.
Even from all of us, all of a sudden, 21st, 22nd March, we all shut shop and life just came to a standstill. But even during these times, we were doing a lot of training sessions, we were doing a lot of webinars with our staff, telling them that once we open, what all safety precautions we have to take. In fact, this time was also spent in a lot of brainstorming towards technology because we'll also be launching our own mobile app very soon where clients will be able to book their appointments online. We were encouraging clients to also take online consultations because earlier we used to really love that our clients used to come, they used to meet our dermatologists, they used to make our spa technicians and take live consultations. But now we are encouraging all those consultations on web calls or on phones. So when the client walks in, they know who's the therapist, they know what their treatment they're going for, and they straight go in for their treatment and they're in and out of the place quickly.
Wow. So your pre-service consultation has picked up for you.
Yes, so rather than doing pre-service consultation in the salon, we are doing pre-service consultation on the phone. Plus, at the same time, we've created two special consultation rooms also that in case any client still needs consultation, we are giving them private rooms for consultation with our therapist.
Oh, that's fantastic. And with regards to like these services, etc., clients are getting, um, how has that changed week by week? So from week one, what was week one like actually? Was it kind of basic services or?
Week one was crazy. Week one, we were saying no to almost 20 to 30 appointments every day.
Wow, oh my God.
And before we opened the salon, I was I was just having a talk with my friends. I said, I don't know how it's going to be because our business is such a high
Yeah.
touch business. I really don't know how clients are going to, how clients are going to respond to it. But I think I myself was so tired sitting at home. I thought, okay, even if nobody else is coming, I'll get my own services done. I'm opening, we are going ahead because, we realize that we are not just vulnerable to human touch, we are also vulnerable to surfaces. Am I going to stop pressing the elevator button in my building? No, but I'll just ensure that every time I press the elevator button, I'm sanitizing my hands after that. So this is the new normal. Will I stop going grocery shopping? No. So here in a salon also, we are, I'll be very honest, almost at the same risk as what we are in our own homes.
Mm.
Right, because it's
I
not
guess
for
a
the
few more
surfaces
people, but so
we are touching,
were people?
it's everything.
Yeah. Yeah, like
So
your
yes,
customer
in
said,
terms of
you're
how the journey is
sanitizing more
built in the salon than they're sanitizing in their own houses. That's the confidence we
yeah.
need to give to our customers. One of our customer actually said that, the level of sanitization that I see at Levo, I'm not able to do that in my own house. So
Maybe that's
yes,
a new
it's
business idea.
great.
Maybe you
Yes,
get into the
yes.
sanitization business as well.
No, I love what I'm doing. I don't want to do anything beyond this. But yeah, one more thing is that, yeah, since the first week, I'll be very honest, clients were coming for basic services, just haircuts and waxing and threading. And
Yeah.
now, over a period of time, they want to get their pedicures done, they want to get their manicures done, somebody wants a head massage. So the need to look good will never go away. We've seen that the beauty industry has been growing 25% year on year. In fact,
Yeah.
as our beauty industry in India has doubled in the last 10 years. In terms of growth, our growth is synonymous with the West. The need to look good is never going to go away. Even if, and we are in a business where we can spread positivity. We can give confidence to our clients by making them look and put. Even if you're going for a meeting, you at least want that your basics are in place. So yes, we are in a business where we are making clients look good. We are making clients feel more confident about themselves, and we are spreading happiness in some way or the other. And
Yeah.
at the same time, there are a lot of few changes that I would say is that, people are using a lot of do-it-yourself services now. They are wanting to, from making their own face packs to everything. But then you realize that there's nothing that can replace your therapist or your technician.
Um, so have you seen, so obviously during the lockdown, there was a lot more DIY stuff at home, but have you seen our customers
Yes.
giving that up to say, no, we want the professional treatment, so we're happy to, or has some of that been lost to DIY?
See, since people are working from home, people are not really going out partying. We've seen that certain services like makeups and all are obviously something that people are not going out for. So few services, yes, clients don't mind doing it at home, but to get your perfect hair and to get your perfect skin, it's very difficult for you to replace your therapist or your technician. We are
Yes.
realizing that also. Clients are coming back more slowly and gradually, things that you were doing at home, now you're getting those done in the salon, back in the salon. So yes, we do see a change there.
Okay, great. So, what services are most in demand at the moment?
Haircuts, 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 haircuts. Because I think everybody and pedicures,
I'm
manicures.
desperate for mine. So I'm desperate for Mumbai
Yeah,
to open
and
up.
it's very surprising that this month, I mean, at Levo we anyway maintain a very healthy mix of men and women. We get almost 60% women and 40% men, but the number of our male clients has really gone up. And we are getting a lot of new customers through friends and references. This month in itself, like I'm giving a hypothetical number, if I've done 500 clients or 600 clients or 700 clients, out of them at least 50% clients were new.
Wow, that's incredible.
But through references, because even when
Yeah.
they're calling, we want to ask them that how did they get our reference. So all new clients we are noting down, and they're mostly coming from references and word of mouth from people because they've been spreading such a great positive word about us, about the protocols that we are following, that we are getting a lot of new clients also. So yeah, in a way, I feel that once you're able to give clients confidence, if you're able to maintain the kind of cleanliness and the kind of hygiene that clients are expecting, if you're able to build that confidence back, I don't see the beauty industry is going anywhere, to be honest. So in fact, since the time we've opened, once I enter into Levo, I don't even feel that there's anything happening. Apart from the fact that, of course, we've got a new uniform. I'm
Yeah.
looking at these face shields and I'm looking at these gloves as the new uniform now. So apart from just seeing that difference in terms of clients, in terms of the client sentiment, in terms of everything, I'm really not feeling any difference once I enter the salon. Outside the salon, I know it's a different world still, but
Yeah.
once we are here, I feel life is back to normal already.
Oh,
The new
that's
normal, I
really
would say.
interesting. Yeah, the
The
new
new
normal.
normal, I would say.
And
Yeah,
so now you're finding that now you're in week 4 that people are coming in for their advanced treatment. So whatever week 1 was pretty more basic, but by now
basic.
it's gone back to your advanced treatments also
Yes,
being
yes,
requested by clients.
yes, definitely.
Okay. And has that male female ratio changed much since from opening to now?
Yes, it has. In fact, from a 60-40 women to men ratio, we've gone to a 50-50 women to men ratio. And it's a good thing
Interesting.
because men don't shop. So once you have them here, you'll have them forever.
Yeah.
So it's not a bad thing.
No, and I think a lot of salons are saying the same stuff, especially in the north, that more men are coming into the salon now um,
Yes.
than ever before.
Right, but I think it was an initial rush because everybody needed haircuts. But it's a learning
Yeah,
curve. We can't say anything right now. I've just told you what it was for the first 4 weeks. I think you will get on an interview again 1 month
I know.
later, and we'll see
Yeah,
how the first month was different from the second month.
yeah, that's great. And
But
what's the
one good
average
thing is
time?
that we are getting repeat clients. The lady, the one at the pedicure station, the
Yeah.
Akanksha, the first one that I spoke to, she's here almost every 3 days. And she was telling me, she said, I have a baby. This is the only place where I'm going out right now. And I'm just here every 2-3 days to get, even though she's 7 kilometers away, she said, she's still here for some or the other service. So it's pretty good.
I
You
think
were
she gets her
asking me
peace of mind.
something.
I think she's getting peace of mind coming to
Don't,
you.
don't we all do?
Yeah. I'll say, what's the average time customers are spending at the salon at the moment?
It varies. There are clients who are here for 3-4 hours as well because somebody who needs their nails done and somebody who needs a pedicure and a hair spa and hair. Like the longest we've seen one customer here is from 10 o'clock in the morning till 6 o'clock in the evening also.
They'll work,
From the
not work
time
from
we
home,
open.
work from salon.
Work from salon, absolutely. And one very interesting thing for some of our clients that are working from the salon also, we have these dedicated 3 rooms. We've got these rooms that we are dedicating only to our clients who are also working. So in case they want to do their work from the salon, we are giving them Wi-Fi connect from their coffee to, their services also in the room so they can keep working and they can keep getting their services done.
Okay, that's incredible. So it's like co-working
Yeah.
space and salon mixed together.
Yeah, true.
Um, and then what about your average ticket size? Has that gone back to kind of pre-lockdown levels?
See, the average ticket size cannot go back to that because beauty service is something that we've just started now. In fact, I was
Okay.
waiting for these shields from MeSafe, and I did not
Yeah.
want to start a service till the time I was not very sure about it.
Yeah.
So, now that we've got these shields, we have already from today started our services. We got ordered these and they got delivered 2-3 days ago. We went through our safety protocols for 3 days. We did trials, and today we are confident about these shields and the clients are comfortable with it. So we've started our facials today. So
Oh,
in
wow.
our kind of business, the beauty business at least contributes to, I mean, we've got a hair salon, we do spas here, we do facial treatments, we've got dermatology. So the beauty treatments put together contribute to almost 40% of our revenue and 60% of our revenue comes from hair. So here, yes, I mean the average ticket size hasn't gone back to that because these services have not been
Yeah.
started and these are high revenue services, right? Over a period of time, apart from body
Mm.
massages, we've also started facials now. And body massages also, you know, we are innovating. In fact, I was talking to Ankit from MeSafe today. He said the concept of this, the glass, the facial glass I showed you, has come from Levo. Because, you know, I was telling, I told him that, you know, I don't want to start facials because the client will be without their mask. And if we have to do a facial service on the client without a mask, then I definitely need a protective glass. We definitely need a
Yeah.
protective glass in the middle. So I'm very happy they took the idea seriously. It came to us 2 3 days ago. So at least now we can start our facials. So guys, these are very you know, it's a very innovative thing that they have launched. It's very, very beautiful. And the client feels completely protected once the facial shield is on their face, and it's not, you know, allowing any contamination or any direct contact between the therapist and the client.
It's also really interesting to see that relationship between, you know, salon and vendor, you know, or client and partner, because you don't often hear that level of collaboration that, you know, client saying, I need this, I can't do my service, and a partner like Ankit, and even what, you know, Manisha's done so quickly, turning around and coming up with
Yeah,
innovative
we in
solutions.
fact did a video with Manisha where she said
Yeah, I
that the
remember.
concept of threadless together was conceptualized at Levo. Because, you
Wow.
know, we still have to service the client, but now we have to innovate that what's the best way of servicing. And then that's why we still haven't started our massages, because I still haven't figured out the best way to start that service. But I think over the next couple of weeks, we are still, you know, there are few innovations that we are doing where I think you know, we'll be able to do massages also, along with giving complete confidence to our clients.
That's fantastic. Hi everyone. We've done an hour so quickly already with Pranita, and we just wanted to have a few more questions with her, talking about the experiences she's had so far, but some very interesting lessons for the rest of the community, for those of you who are watching at the moment. And she was obviously walking us through from entering the salon and how her staff are sanitizing customers there, providing disposable boots for everyone, all the way through to the interactions across every different service areas, from nails to skin to the reception area to the lounge area, even private rooms that they've set up, and how she's actually invested in having more staff on board. Pradeep, I agree with you, my network was terrible. Unfortunately, some of the issues we have to deal with at the moment, but it's a really great walk around with Pranita, showing us what exactly is happening across her salon. Let me just check if she can come back in. So again, we're just waiting for Pranita to log back in. And then later on today, we're going to be going down to, today we are going to go to Lux in Gurgaon. We're just waiting for Pranita to come back in. I think it cut off just as we were getting to the conversation about retailing. And also, while she's talked about a trend that we're seeing across different salons at the beginning. It's more men are coming in at the beginning. Women, you know, would take it a bit longer to get going with regards to coming back for services. I think there's a lot more kind of caution with them.
Am I back on?
You're back. Yeah.
Yay!
I didn't get that. Normally there's a notification saying 1 minute, 2 minutes.
I didn't realize we've been speaking for over 1 hour now.
It's great because in general we've been doing about half an hour to 40 minutes. So we've really got into, you know, I think you've done I mean, it's great. The walk around you've done is fantastic, across entering to reception, to your lounge area, to your private rooms. Obviously, you've got a
Right.
much larger space to showcase everyone
Yes.
across the industry how to section, how to basically look at social distancing and hygiene at another level for everyone.
Right.
What I wanted to talk about, we were just getting on to how have you seen the in-salon retailing going on? So, you know, customers coming in and spending more on retail products or professional
Yes, they
products that
are.
are selling from you.
See, actually, I feel everybody was deprived of these retail products during the lockdown. So what we've also done is that for our clients who are still not stepping out, we started an online delivery also, where we
Okay.
are delivering products to their doorstep, and we are doing it with our own drivers, so our own drivers are going and our own people are going and delivering these products. So that way, there has been a sudden surge in the retail demand, yes, but I feel that, that is temporary as of now, because for the last 2 months we hadn't shopped, and I
Yeah.
think this was the first place that was open to shopping. So
Yeah. So even
even
the
even
online.
if even if people didn't need retail products, they still ended up buying that. Okay, let's spend money somewhere at least.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, because you're right, because even online retailing hadn't opened up, like Nike and Amazon was not open
exactly.
up for these kind of
Right.
products.
And we had clients come to us saying we haven't spent money anywhere in 2 months. Can you just suggest us some other products that we can buy? And I'm a shopaholic myself. So even on day one, when I came to Levo, I said, I want this, and I want this, even though I didn't need it. So
Wow.
yeah, it brings out the shopper in you as well.
Okay. I'm sure you weren't complaining when customers are coming to you saying, please
Not
help
at
us spend
all.
money.
Not at all. Yeah, actually, some customers came to me and said, "Can you please tell me? I need to spend some money. I haven't spent any money in the last 2 months. The only thing I've been buying is vegetables and food items, and we've not spent money everywhere." I said, "Don't worry, we are here for you." Tell you.
Yeah.
No, it's just a joke, but yes,
Yeah.
customers did come to us and say that.
Yeah. And then um, what was the kind of ratio between services and retail before lockdown?
Right. See, our retail is anyway, because we are retailing very limited products here. We are retailing very, very few products here. So,
Yeah.
in terms of retail, the retail
It's going to
earlier
be much
used to be
lower.
20 to 25%. Now, I think, yeah, the last stats that I was seeing, it's gone up to about 35%, maybe just an increase by 10%, not so much. But
Yeah.
that time we have to see that that time we had so many clients walking in, when we were a
Yeah.
full house with all our staff. So now with limited clients also, the retail sale has still gone up. So yes, it's a sign that, salons should focus on, and we have to survive, right? If there is a compromise happening on services because we are
Yes.
not able to service people, and if we are able to cover up, that from retail sales, yes, it's time that salons should focus on retail sales, and salons. That's why we are also doing online deliveries now and everything. And I'm
Yeah.
also focused, shifting my focus, because I've always been a services person.
Yeah.
Retail is something that has always contributed to a very small part of our business. But now we are focusing on that part, because that is something that will sell on its own, whether people are coming or not coming.
Yeah, and it's great because even Nitin in Juice Dubai, he runs Juice
Right.
in Dubai and and Mumbai as well. So he was saying, look, right now you've got to your service revenue is down, so it's definitely down, and it's going to take time to maybe get back to
Right.
100%. So do
Right.
whatever you can to capture that extra revenue that you can, and it's looking at how do you help your team sell better? How do you advise your clients about different products they can purchase from you?
Absolutely.
Because, and I think we're also seeing that customers are realizing that the DIY kits are not always that great. So even if they can do
Hmm.
DIY and they can get retail FMCG products, they don't compare to the professional range that's available. So
True.
it's also a good opportunity for salons for sure to now look at this as a longer
You,
term opportunity to drive retail
You
revenue.
know, reminds me of a joke. During lockdown, I called my friend. I said, I have to tell you what I did today. She said, what? I said, I washed my own hair. Can you believe it? And I hate it. And I hate it. I mean, seriously. So, yeah, I mean, even if you're doing things yourself, you're just doing it because you don't have a choice at that point in time. But as soon as
Yeah,
your salons open, as soon as your technicians and your therapists are back at work, you want to run to them.
yeah. No,
I tried, for the Zoom parties I used to have at home, I used to try doing my own hair, but it was never like this. Yeah,
maybe you should share some of those photos as well. Pre lock.
definitely, definitely,
Yeah.
definitely.
Um,
Yeah.
and then how long do you think it would take to kind of get back to the kind of pre-lockdown normal? Because across the country, when we're chatting to people, like Bina, we were chatting to in Gurgaon, And she was saying she's still being cautious, but saying year on year they're pretty much the same right now. Manjul from Bodycraft is saying they're operating about 60% after a couple of weeks. And I think we've been pleasantly surprised by salons saying actually it's getting back to decent levels quite fast compared to what when we're in lockdown, we were more worried about when customers come back, how long will it take? So what's your kind of feeling on how long it could take to get back to
See, I
pre-lockdown
told you
normal?
earlier that when I enter Levo, I don't even feel there's anything happening outside.
Yeah,
So already for the, I mean, of course, we anyway are functioning on less staff, but I
yes,
feel that I still have scope if I want to increase, if I can increase the number of therapists and technicians, because we are saying no to a lot of appointments even today, but it's just that we want to venture into it slowly and gradually. We don't want,
yeah,
we want to maintain enough social distancing. We are ensuring on our own that we are not going over 40% staff right now.
right.
And that also is, actually it's around 30 to 40% staff right now. And we are ensuring that we are not, operating with full staff and in a full-blown way. But if we were to, I feel we are already seeing normal times.
Wow, that's incredible. And
Yeah.
is there local government regulation on how much occupancy you can have right now? Or is it
See,
you're
we keep
self-regulating?
No, we are self-regulating as well because, I mean, in terms of local authorities, they do visit us once in a while. Of course, there are surprise checks happening everywhere, but we've implemented everything. And few things we are learning because when the first check happened, we learned that we are also supposed to maintain a register where we are supposed to put the names of all. Okay, guys, a lot of us might not know this, but this is something that I've experienced. We are supposed to put down names of all housekeeping staff. We are supposed to put areas that, okay, the toilet, the front desk area, reception, gate, entry, all the areas of your salon are supposed to be marked there, and you're supposed to mention timings 9 to 10, 10 to 11, 11 to 12. And your housekeeping guys are supposed to mark that, okay, during these times they have actually cleaned those places or not. And some supervisor needs to sign it. So
Right.
this is something that we need to maintain, something we also learned within the first week of operations because with regular checks happening, they are also educating us that, okay, this is something that is missing. So we want you to maintain this. So the register is one thing that came up, within the first week of operating, and we've been maintaining it since then. So it's very important that we are maintaining the in and out temperature of all our staff. We are maintaining a proper log. We are also, maintaining a proper log of all the all the housekeeping processes and the areas that are being cleaned with the number of hours that you're open.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
so a bit more admin you've got to keep, a bit more admin for the team to manage.
Yes. But it's fine, honestly, these are things we should be doing in regular salon hours also, whether the crisis is there or not. So that's what I was saying, that I think in the end we'll come out as a much fitter industry out
Yeah.
of this.
I think it's a great point, and I'll probably wrap up on that because even when we were chatting to Nena in Sri Lanka, so Nena runs Nena Salons, and she's been around like 30, 40 years. And she
Wow.
was saying actually, she heads up the OMC as well for Asia. She's the president for Asia OMC, and she was saying, look, 80% of what we have to do, we should have been doing anyway. Like if you follow your VTCT guidelines or City and Guilds or OMC or any international guidelines, all of it's there already, like the masks and the regular washing, etc. She said
Right,
the bit we're not used to is the social distancing, and a bit more extra
right.
maybe on the screens and that. But she was saying we're just getting back to where we should have been,
Where
as
we
an
should have been.
industry. And it's great because this is while it's tough for everyone, there will be some horrible stories for some businesses, that won't survive. But it's getting, like you said, the industry is going to come back in a much fitter way and
Yes.
taking health and safety much more seriously and hygiene because I don't think we have the reputation we should be getting, and we've in terms of being hygienic, clean, safe environments as an industry. So I think it is that opportunity, almost a kind of once in a generation opportunity to clean up and make sure we're operating at great levels. And
Right.
I was actually sharing we have teams in UK, Dubai, South Africa, and I was sharing with them last week saying the work that I'm seeing obviously from a lower base, but the work happening in India, the beauty and wellness community with regards to standardization SOPs, the trainer programs, trying to get lakhs and lakhs of therapists and staff and barbers and
Right.
parlors educated. It's incredible. Like the way the communities come together right now is phenomenal, actually. And
It is.
I'm
Really
not
is.
seeing anything like that in any other markets from what I'm hearing.
See, rather than being competition to each other, this is the first time we are all in it together, fighting the same battle. So it's
Yes.
really, as an industry also, I feel it's really brought us close to each other. We are doing these sessions today to educate the industry. We are learning from each other. We are following each other. And, I also feel more closely associated to a lot of my vendors now because we are brainstorming, we are figuring out what's next and what's needed. So yes, yeah, it has made us collaborate on a common platform now, and we are learning from each other. It's a great feeling actually.
Okay, super. So I want to thank you for your time. So obviously we were expecting half an hour, 40 minutes of chat, and we've gone double because I think it's just been a great interaction and a lot
Yes,
of valuable lessons that we're lucky that you've been able to share with us and the community. So I
I'm
really want to
glad I'm
thank
in
you for your
that
time.
place where we can share all this with everyone. Very thankful for that. Thank you very much.
Okay, super. All right. Thanks, Pranita.
See you. Bye. Have a nice day. See you everyone. Thanks. Bye. We're
Bye.
logging out. Bye.